Which signs you shouldn't trust? Lies are never good and you know it well. However, there are many people who willingly or unwillingly tell them to you. And sometimes it is not easy to identify them. This can only lead you to live very uncomfortable moments, very complicated moments, so that you can see the liars coming and recognize them right away. We want to tell you how the signs of the zodiac are in this aspect, which are the signs that you should not trust at all. Before we start, you are new to this channel, we would love for you to subscribe and like the video if you like this kind of content. Aries doesn't have to lie. In fact, he is one of the least likely to lie to others. A native of this sign is not afraid to stand up to others. He is not afraid to speak his mind. If others are offended, that's their problem. Therefore, when you meet an Aries, you can be sure that everything that will come out of his mouth will be exactly what he believes, no more, no less. Taurus, one of the most sincere signs you can meet. They have no need to lie because a Taurus only wants to live life peacefully next to those they love. They are very patient people who like to talk to others and make them understand their point of view. Yes, but they will not lie just to get others to be for them. And if ever a Taurus will lie, it will be very gently in situations that are not important and simply to get rid of what does not bring them peace. Geminis are special in this aspect. It is not that they want to lie for the sake of lying, but it is true that they see things in a different way than others. Given their dual personality, Geminis can say one thing today and tomorrow another. We all know the double face that a native of this sign can have, and we know that they can lie. However, it is also true that on many occasions, they do it just to get out of the trouble they have gotten into. For this reason, if you want a Gemini to be honest with you, you should avoid pressuring them. Cancer is a person who experiences life in their own way. It can be said that they are a bit of a movie person and see things in their own way. Therefore, a Cancer tells their version of the events they experience and may not always be able to see reality. It can be said that they manipulate a little bit the situations, they make them up so that you end up buying their reality that sometimes adjusts to what happened and sometimes not so much. But it is true that they are not people who will lie to you for the simple fact of doing so. Leo doesn't lie, he exaggerates. That's the way it is. You can't accuse a Leo of lying, because he doesn't need to. He loves the way he is, he loves the way he thinks and sees things, so he doesn't usually need to lie to hide something. However, he is a person who, because of his inner strength, can exaggerate things. He experiences situations in his own way, and sometimes not everything he tells us is true, but we must always be clear that, when we ask him about it, Leo will be sincere. Virgo is good with everything related to lies. He can stand them at all. Lying goes against his principles, against his nature, and moreover, he hates those people who have the need to lie. In addition, it is not a sign that is characterized by giving many second chances. Therefore, you should be very careful when lying to a Virgo. They are very smart and will pick up on it quickly. So knowing that, do you think Virgo is going to lie to you about anything? We highly doubt it. Libra is a very indecisive sign which finds it hard to take certain steps and is somewhat insecure. It is not a compulsive liar, and if it lies at some point, it will do so only to avoid hurting someone's feelings, and involuntarily, depending on how he sees things at a given moment. The only thing a Libra is looking for is a quiet life without trouble or problems. Therefore, if they are ever forced to lie, it is more to get someone off their back than anything else. A Scorpio can be quite a liar, especially when it comes to expressing what they really feel. This is something they have a hard time with and will not hesitate to resort to lying to make others feel good, while avoiding having to open up and talk about their emotions and feelings. In addition, Scorpios are very suspicious of their private life, so they will not hesitate to give a different version of what they really do or believe. But there is one thing that should be very, very clear as well. When pressed, Scorpios can be brutally honest, and when this happens, they can be downright hurtful. Sagittarius is the sign of transparency and clarity. Why would they waste energy lying when they can be honest and enjoy those who are honest with them? The lie never comes out of a Sagittarius, and it is that even if he wanted to do it in some situation, you would realize it right away. He does not know, and you can see it from miles away. You can trust a Capricorn from the first moment you enter their life. The natives of this sign, as you should already know by now, are people with a great intuition and are not characterized by those who easily open their lives and hearts to others. Therefore, when you have him around, either as a friend or as a partner, you can put your hand in the fire that everything he tells you is true. He never ever lies. He doesn't even think about it. Pisces is not lying, it's just imagining. Despite being different, we know that what Pisces tells is not always true. However, there is no hidden intention in it. They simply live life differently. What some people will see in one way, they see in another. They are dreamers and see reality in their own way. So yes, you should be a little suspicious of their version of events, but never maliciously. So when you confront him and ask him to tell you things detail by detail, you will soon see where the confusion lies.